Hello, how are you? Merry Christmas. By the time you're watching this, it's already Christmas Day, and I hope the reminder of Jesus' birthday brings in light with full of love and hope and peace be among with you and your loved ones. So I'll go ahead and get started for today's video. I have a whole bag full of makeup that I am decluttering, so I'll go ahead and go one by one. Profusion Cosmetics Jurassic Park palette. This one's really cool. It's got a pop-up and it plays music too. So those are the shades. It has a light sensor, so it'll play the music if it has light surrounding a certain area. But I found out the palette was a bit bulky for me, so I'm passing that along. Then it has a Profusion Main Stage palette. It comes with a huge mirror and with these shades. I've only swatched it, but looking at it, it's very colorful, and again, I haven't reached for any of these colors. Profusion Desert Sage. I did do a look with this, I think earlier this year. And since then, I haven't reached for it. Maybe if I did, it was 1 or 2 times. And I found that this pressed glitter is not pigmented, so it's kind of hard to work with, and the mattes were very, very powdery. The Profusion Beverly Hills palette. It comes with a mirror and then these pretty rosy tone shades. I have used this one called Rodeo Drive, Beverly Hills, but I find that I already own those shades, so it's okay for me to not have this one, but it is really pretty. I'm going to be decluttering the Zulu palette by Juvia's Place. Now, I haven't used this palette since probably when I did that video when I said that I decluttered this and repurchased more than 3 times. So technically this would be my 4th time buying it. And I haven't sold it. It's been with me since, and it's just too colorful. I think the only shade I would use would be this, and that shade got hard pan. Juvia's Place Valhalla palette. I've used this maybe once or twice, and it's missing 3 shades because I threw away the pressed glitters, and the shimmers are stunning, but the mattes go very dark. I will need to pair it with a different neutral palette to make this work, and I think that's the reasoning why I don't use it. Profusion Dark Castle palette. It's pretty, but it's kind of bulky. It comes with the sheet. And these are the shades. So I've used this about once. You can see I kind of dipped into this blue right here. It's a very dark palette. And the glitter was okay. Didn't come out as pretty as I liked. I have these Profusion glitter palettes. This one's called Aqua Gems. And this one's called Topaz Gems. Then the last three palettes are by Natasha Denona. And this one is the Love palette. Beautiful color story. I really loved this shade. But after using it for quite a while, I found that it was kind of powdery. It didn't look as shimmery on the lid than what it looks like in the pan. You can see it's got a duochrome effect, but then you see the fallout, it's there, and it's kind of just flaky. That's how I could describe the shade. And this is like the only shade I really loved from the palette. Zendo palette. This one I used about 3 times, and you could see here that I used mainly these shades. It's a very subtle palette. I felt like the shimmers were not as metallic as I like. But I think that's like the whole theme with this palette that she was going for. They're not really sparkly. I found that they're just standard shimmers, and I haven't used this since, I'm gonna say, like a few months ago, and I haven't missed it, so definitely will declutter that. And then the last palette is the Retro Glam. This one has a really beautiful color story. You get light pinks, some standard pinks and greens. This one's really beautiful. It's like a sagey color. And then this one too. But again, I haven't used it. Maybe I've used it like once or 2 times. And I just haven't found myself being inspired by this color story. So that's the end for today's video for the declutter. Now I'm going to move on for the theme for the first day of Christmas, and it says this. On the first day of Christmas, my true love gave to me the gift of charity. Charity is the sweet and holy bond which links the soul with its creator. It binds God with man and man with God. Saint Catherine of Siena. And then for quotes, I found a couple of them that is involved with charity. It's not how much we give, but how much love we put into giving. Mother Teresa. The best way to find yourself is to lose yourself in the service of others. Mahatma Gandhi. Every charitable act is a stepping stone toward heaven. Henry Ward Beecher. Charity and love are the same. With charity, you give love. So don't just give money, but reach out your hand instead. Mother Teresa. So that will be it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed watching. May God bless always, my friend. I love you. You take good care, and I hope to see you for tomorrow's video. Bye.